Hello, yeggooner back again with another one. This is a fantasy video, you feel me? This is the Funky Lads Fantasy, sponsored by NBA43.net.
Free.net.
You get what I'm trying to say?
It
Sponsored by
is.
Low Key Cuts. You know what I'm trying to say? If you're trying to get a nice cut by a local mobile barber in the YEG in Edmonton region, you feel me? The only place and the best place is to go to is low key cuts. You feel me? Description will be in the description of this video. You feel me? Yo, we're gonna do so. Like, this is the thing, yeah. I'm not a fantasy analyst. Yeah, I'm trying to. What you do, bro? Stop doing the zesty things, bro. Stop doing it, bro. Yeah, I'm not a fantasy analyst. Why am I'm a fantasy winner? You feel me? And I know my I know the formulas I use to help me win. Now,
Bro, you're
I know the
goofy for that, bro.
I know the formulas that I do to help me win. We've been doing this like our fantasy for 5 years. Oh, not even 5 years. This is the fifth year. I have won 50% of these fantasies. You get me? 2 rings in a 5 year stretch is 50%. You get what
and
I'm trying to
I've
say?
and I've and I've done the first double. The WNBA is like Champions League.
Yeah. Don't be no. WNBA is not Champions
Yeah,
League. It's not
it
Champions
is
League.
because the men's NBA is World Cup. WNBA is Champions League.
Okay, yeah. I can sit with that. I can
Yeah,
sit with that. I
yeah,
can sit with that.
yeah.
I can sit with that. Yeah, so we
So
got two rings side by side, 2 rings side by side. I won't disrespect. I
yeah,
won't disrespect.
we
Yeah,
what we
but
talked about in the chat. We need to make it real, man. We need like those car plates. Even like a car plate thing.
yeah,
We need to make
yeah,
it
like
real.
or a plaque or anything like. If it was a ring, I'm telling you, I'll be wearing my rings every single time I'm recording this. I'll be like, you get me. Um, we'll be doing like post championship interviews and everything. You know what I'm trying to say? We should
It
actually do that. But anyways, get into it, right? Because this is like we're not analysts. This is our fantasy league, and we're giving you like a deep dive story
Well,
into our league.
I'm an analyst. I'm an analyst.
Okay. Call it the analyst. Okay, we'll give
Yeah.
you deep face to face bird's eye view of our fantasy. You get what I'm trying to say? And so, in order for us to paint the story properly, in order for us to get you involved, and so you know exactly what's going on, we need to tell you the foundations, the pairings. You get what I'm trying to say? The fantasy pairings. Now, I know like fantasy analysts, they do this thing where it's like, oh yeah, best pairings for this round, best pairings for that round. And so what we've done the first three picks, and we're showing you like I've ordered them based on my view of the synergy. At some point, I feel like all of them are synergized, and it's not an order. But I'll tell you when that starts. But right now, it's based on what I think. If I think it's the synergistic, the if it's like if the synergy, if the pairing makes sense, if you in your head in your fantasy category league, I'm telling you category league, would you do this? You know what I'm trying to say? Now, once again, I'm gonna put a footnote. Our league is 9 cats. The standard cats remove turnovers, add doubles. Now let's get into this. Let's get Colin has even seen this, so let's get into
Yeah.
this. Okay.
What do you mean foundation, bro?
Yeah, man.
What
Those
does
are like
foundation mean?
that just means the pick, innit? That just means
I,
yeah. So this is
yo,
the
these
first pick.
graphics are clean, bro.
Yeah, man.
These graphics, Daniel
Yeah.
don't deserve. Yo, disrespect for Daniel don't deserve this, bro. He don't.
What do you really don't deserve this?
Cause why is Nikola Vukovic his third round pick?
Like I
That
said, this is
guy's
in
like
order.
45.
Like I said, it's in order. So like for me, like you correct me if I'm wrong. You're the analyst here, right? For
Yeah.
me, his key stat. We haven't even looked at the.
No, my thing is that what inspired the Vukovic third round pick? like, I just don't get it.
You
Because
know what's funny?
at
You know
this
what's
point,
funny? You know why?
Desmond Bay was still around, Jared Jackson was still around, like all these guys were still around, and we picked Vukovic, bro. And then this guy, he's telling me this is my year.
You know what's funny? This was supposed to be a serious video.
Bro, it
And I
can never
remember
be serious.
I told you before I got home that
Yeah.
it was supposed to be a serious video. Then after I started visualizing like how, because you know how it goes with the process, you start visualizing how you're gonna get everything done. And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
let me do an order in how I think it synergizes, right? And I started to think about what people picked. I just started laughing, and I was at work in the office. It's late night, and everyone's just like, "What's going on here?" You know?
Because the fact that you put field goal percentage is like you're just being nice, bro.
No, no, it's a strength. Actually, to be honest, now that I think about it, because Kawhi is good at no. Let's not violate. Let's not violate. Because like
No,
Sabonis
it's
is like
time. It's actually time to start violating because, like, I'm reading the group chats. Everyone's like, "Yeah, everyone's team's balanced." I'm like, "No, they're not."
no. I told Malik that basically what we have a balance of teams that are good, then we have bad teams. Does that make sense? So when everyone's good, it makes it look like it's
Chris,
balanced.
why did you
But
put
it's
assist? His team's not good at assists, bro. Stop being nice with these guys,
no,
bro.
no, 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 no.
His
That was a
best
mistake.
assist person is Sabonis.
That was a
No one,
mistake.
no one else
That's a
average.
mistake. That's a mistake. That's a mistake. I forgot to
Thank
remove
you.
it because what happened is I put Sabonis in and I put all of Sabonis' stuff. Then I added all the other guys in, and then I was supposed to review it, but like unfortunately I didn't. But let's
Yeah, for
disregard the
you.
assist, okay? Because we both know that that doesn't make any sense, you know. Because Vujovic just ruins that in general. Because Kawhi is like, it's not.
Kawhi will
But
get
then
you like 3, 4,
and then
maximum like
yeah,
five.
and Vujovic is gonna get you 1-2-0. You know, so
That's what I'm
like you know,
saying, man.
and then
And
field goal percentage is borderline. These like it's borderline because Vujovic again is going to mess that up. But for sure, the rebounding for sure because Sabonis is elite rebounder. Vujovic is a good rebounder, and Kawhi is an okay rebounder, and then rebounding is there. Sabonis carries the double doubles, but Vujovic helps. But Vujovic helps. And that's about it, man. Like based on the first three picks, right? That's it. So
no, no,
sorry
like
guys, like I know the visuals there. Disregard the assist, and the field goal percentage is very loose. It's very loose. It's not like
I have a serious question. Are we doing this from bottom to top, or with this random order?
what like the key stats.
Yeah, is this like the worst team to the like, or is this
Oh,
random?
that's what I said in terms of what no, it's not worst team. I'm talking about because we don't know the teams yet. We haven't showed everyone like the
Yeah,
power rankings yet. Yeah. So this
yeah,
is just in terms of the first three picks and how they synergize together. It's not even if you think that was supposed to be a first pick or second pick or third pick.
yeah.
It's whether they, whether
On it,
you to when you look at it, if it makes sense. And to me, when I look at this, it doesn't make any sense. And
the
again, remove the assist from the key stats. In my opinion, at the moment, you only have um like with these three, you only
yeah,
have two key stats, and to be honest, Sabonis carries the whole load.
yeah. I was gonna say that like the double doubles and rebounds is probably the only synergized thing because everyone has to grab rebounds in a basketball game, right?
So yeah, like Kawhi is getting
And
like
then yeah,
five plus, right? Kawhi 5 plus, Vujovic is about 10, 11,
yeah,
uh,
but
9,
that's
and then
it.
yeah,
And
yeah.
and picking a guy like Vuka, like Kawhi and Sabonis's field goal percentage synergize, but Vukovic, because he shoots mid range and 3 pointers, his field goal can be up and down, pertaining the game. And then
So
assist,
basically, what we're trying to say is that it doesn't synergize, but in some areas there are some weak links. Like inside FIFA, it would be like an orange link.
yeah, because for example, if Vukovic has a good day, because Kawhi and Sabonis field goal is always high, right? But if Vukovic has a good day, the field goal blends. And then with assists, Kawhi's never been a playmaker.
No, no,
Like,
no, no. The assist is no. I was
you know what I
again. No,
mean?
that's a yeah. It's just
So
not.
that's
Yeah, it's a mistake. He only has three stats, in my opinion, that
that's my
synergize this team.
and that's my thing with Daniel, yeah. Because like in the chat, like Malik was like, we're talking, he's like, yo, he's like, I want to learn this, like the, you know what I mean? And it's like the thing with Daniel is that he relies so heavily on his managerial side, if that makes sense. Whereas like stuff like the draft, if you just make it easy for yourself and you're already a good manager in terms of picking up guys, knowing when to trade guys, knowing when to drop guys, you know what I mean? Make it like Daniels picked D Rose first pick. Seth Curry. Like not Stephen Curry, Seth Curry. And it's
It doesn't
like
make it easy.
he
Doesn't make
doesn't
it
make it
easy.
easy for himself. And it's like somehow, like during the season, he'll end up with like almost no all stars because he just traded away everyone for some reason. And he's still winning games, right?
Yeah, well,
And it's just
that's
like,
just
bro,
that's just
like
the way the cookie crumbles for some
how can
people.
you draft this and justify this? No, like let's be real, bro. Like you can't like as much as you want to justify Kawhi Leonard, like let's just be like analytically speaking. He played 48 games last year. Yes, I had him and he played a key role in
What round you
my
pick him in?
I traded for him. I think Charlie had him and I nicked him from Charlie. Yes, he played a key role in my championship run. Yeah. But at the end of the day, you have to pick up Kawhi when he's on that run, if that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
And it's like to pick Kawhi second round.
You know, Clippers have one of the highest back to backs inside the season this year too. But let's move on. Let's move on. So we're saying this one's not good
It,
synergy.
it it's negative, bro.
Okay, so this is 8-0 for stopping this. Why are you
Oh my day. I'm playing Joe first round. No,
No, no,
yeah.
but this is the thing about it. It's the first three picks, right? And we're doing the links. So I in my like you and I have a talked. I like Joe's team. I just think the first three picks don't like they talk, but they don't talk. For sure, the rebounding is good.
Yo, like this is not personal because me, I love Joe's a solid guy, yeah. But this team don't blend, my guy.
The
Because
Chet and the Wemby does
what
though.
they blend in is poor field goal percentage, low assist numbers. Nah, I'm joking. I'm joking. I'm joking.
No, no.
I'm
Here's the thing
joking.
with
Yo,
Wemby. Wemby does get assist. So Wemby's kind of, in my opinion, he's like
they said you're
uh
gonna get like a quadruple double or
he does get assists. I
pentacriple.
remember he at one point he got me a double of assists when I had him last season. He does get assists. It's just the only thing Paulo doesn't do anything defensively, right? If he had someone in the third pick that was like a guard and got decent steals, we could add steals to this list because Wemby's steals aren't terrible. They're pretty good. Like last season, he was
The
getting
average
like
is 1.2. Last season it was 1.2. So
yeah,
this
but Chet's
he's
not really a
projected
steal guy.
1.8.
Yeah, and Chet's not really a steal guy. So then if we had like a guard here that did steals, we could probably add steals to that. But we don't. The 3 pointers are like I feel like it's a bit of a stretch if I'm being honest, right? I just think that the first three picks rebounding 100%,
Yeah,
but not from an elite standpoint, just from a we all contribute, like all of us contribute, so it links. Does that makes sense? It's like all of us got 80% on the test, so then we're solid. But the
yeah.
blocks, yeah, Chet and Wemby together, like that's just solid. Like you shouldn't be losing. Although Chet might be playing powerful, majority power forward, we don't know. But yeah, man, that's what I gotta say.
His
But the difference between Daniel and this is that this is not Orange Link. You know what I'm trying to say? The blocks and
Yeah,
the rebounding for sure. The 3 pointers is iffy. And there's other things that could have come into play. It's just, in my opinion, Paulo messes this up.
yeah. Honestly, I think Chet actually messes it up because if without Chet, you could actually add points to this, and without Chet, you could actually add assists to this as well because Paolo actually grabs assist numbers, bro. He averages about 5 assists per game, with Wemmy averages about 4.4. So without Chet, I think Joe gets more green links, if that makes sense, because I think the issue with Chet that people are not realizing is that for Thunder to go out and get a guy like Hartenstein, it means that Chet's not that guy, right? Or he's not that guy yet. Because you look at him versus Derek Lively bullied him in the playoffs. And Daniel Gafford, they both bullied him. So OKC saw that, yo, if we're gonna compete in the West and beat teams like Denver with Jokic, we are gonna need a big, actual, true center. So what OKC have done is like, yo, Chet is not a center, he's a power forward,
Mm,
right? Which means if he's a power forward, the likelihood of him grabbing you those high rebounds is very thin. The likelihood he's most likely going to be a help defender. You know what I mean? So it's like
mm, like
my
how actually no, let me not mention Jackson Jr. He just gets
yeah.
blocked whenever. Let me not say that.
He's a true block. Like he's just a guy that knows how to block the basketball. But I would say that even if you added Jaren Jackson Jr. to this, you could add more categories too. You know what I
But
mean?
what was I gonna say? What I was gonna say
Yeah,
is the reason I'm saying Paulo, because if you add a Bam to this,
that's what I'm saying. You have
right? You
more
add Bam, you can
categories.
actually,
Yeah,
with Bam you can put the steals in as well because Bam gets about, I
thank
think
you.
it's 1.1. The
That's
blocks
what
is
I'm
one,
saying.
like the blocks whatever, but field goal percentage, because Chet and Bam are okay at field goal percentage, then you add that in as well, right? So
No,
then
but Paolo's field goal percentage is just like Wemmy's field goal percentage.
nah, nah,
It is.
nah, it's
Paolo's is
worse.
bad. Paolo
It's
is
worse.
bad, but Wemmy's can be bad too because he likes to shoot a lot of threes. You know what I mean?
Chet and Bam, their field goal percentages is, it's
Yeah.
not, it's second. You get me? And then
Yeah,
even like, because Bam is okay at free throws as well, and Chet and when actually no, it's not. No.
yeah.
Let me yeah, no, because
But
it's not, it's like 80. Both of them are like 80, so it's not that
yeah.
strong.
But what I'm seeing here already, yeah, is like when after the draft, you always be like, oh, I know the teams that are good and teams are not good. It's because you've already done this mental analysis.
Yeah.
You know what I'm trying to say? And it's like doing a video like this is important because a lot of people will be like, oh, everyone's team is balanced. And it's like when you look at a video like this, these are your first three picks. This is the core of your team. And the core of your team only have three categories that gain compound interest, positive compound interest.
Yeah, everything is kind of
That is
loose.
terrible. That
So
is
you have to
terrible.
kind of pick up other players to compensate for it and then boost it versus having like a solid foundation. And when we get deeper in, you're gonna see that there's some people, and like, again, like I'm saying, correct these if you feel like, nah, that's not it. You know what I'm
Yeah.
trying to say? You don't know what you're talking about, Sway. You know what I'm saying? You know?
But yeah, because for me, like
You don't have the answer,
because
Sway.
even when before Joe like Dragon Fantasy, he showed me his previous teams and like he's really good. But I'm saying like this fantasy is different. It's
Yeah,
actually
man.
different. I've been in other fantasies. We've been in one together. Like this fantasy, the competitive level is actually at a different level. And I actually truly believe if that you take all of us out of this fantasy, put us in like 12 other fantasies, I feel like 9 out of the 12 of us are getting top three.
Yeah, man, I've been in some where like basically like I didn't even like care, and I still made the playoffs and still even got to like semis. You get me? And I wasn't
That's
even
what I'm
caring until I
saying.
got to the playoffs. But we digress.
Oh, see you next season.
Okay, now with this one, yeah, the reason I've put this next, and we'll get into the realm of maybe like we're getting to a realm of, so we've moved past non-synergy, that no synergy, and we're moving to a point of, okay, yeah, we good.
Synergy.
And the reason, in my opinion, I put this third is because the person that boosts everything is not going to play that much basketball. In my personal opinion, not going to play any back.
Yeah,
I doubt he'll play back to backs. I'm pretty sure his minutes will be reduced as well. But if we're being honest, 3 pointers, points, 3 pointers, rebounds, double doubles, free throw percentage, and field goal percentage. Like I don't see like I could have actually no, I don't like that's it. Like look how much stats that is. It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Was if Joel Embiid was gonna play, and if he is gonna play, right? Maybe I'm wrong. Then like this is this is perfect. Green links 100%. But based on the fact I don't feel like he's gonna play, I'm thinking like this is all possible, but when he plays, right? And
yeah,
in my personal opinion, I didn't really like the Larry Markkinen pick, but then looking at and reflecting, I'm like, okay, no, it's not that bad. And even Edwards pick, because Joel Embiid's so good, it don't matter. You know what I'm trying to say? And to be honest, Edwards actually helps with some of these stats. I was in my head, I was like, should I add steals or not? Because marketing doesn't get too much steals. Like, nah, I can't add that because Edwards is okay at steals and Beats okay, but we're talking about okay, are you good for
mm.
this stat? Could you skip this stat next round and get and and be okay? And like with steals is soft. What are you saying?
I feel like Lowry and Embiid blend because they're both big, right? And that's why, like, if you watch people that know how to draft, they either combo a big with a guard, or two bigs or two guards, or a forward with a big or a forward with a guard. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
Um, it's just easy. Anthony Edwards, I see him as the auxiliary, if that makes sense. Where it's like he's not gonna contribute anything to the double doubles. His free throw percentage, I actually think is the worst out of the three,
it
and
is.
his field goal percentage is the worst. His rebounding is the worst.
It is.
Um, I think he averages probably about one or two more 3 pointers than the two of them, and I think he averages relatively the lowest points or the same as Markkinen, right? So, and he picked Anthony Edwards second.
Yes,
Yeah, and that's the issue we had of Anthony Edwards. And this is why the draft is so important because Larry Markkinen in this three is actually technically better for Embiid than Anthony Edwards is, right? And that's what these guys don't understand when it comes to drafting. You're picking Anthony Edwards because of hype. That's it. Because of hype and because of his name,
potential.
right? Potential hype, all of it. Whereas if you picked a guy like, even if you picked a Jimmy Butler, yeah,
I would say Carl Anthony
or
Towns.
that's what I'm saying. But you can't pick. Actually, you could pick the two. You could pick a set two centers, and Larry Markkinen can play power forward too, or he does play power forward. So that actually works perfect. You pick a Karl Anthony Towns, and this team is actually scary. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
But
yeah.
it's like for me, I'm not scared of this team if I'm being 10 toes. Like there's
But let's say Joel Embiid's solid. Let's
yeah.
lie. We're in a fake reality. He hasn't had 3 meniscus tears on the same knee. Right. Let's say
Yeah.
that, right? Same knee. That's the key words here. Um, this is solid, man. It's solid, but he's gonna miss games. He's gonna rest. Um, yeah, we don't know how much he's gonna play, but like,
Yeah, they yeah,
yeah,
they're
yeah,
essentially gonna change the formula for him to basically try and make him a playoff guy. So Paul George is basically gonna actually Tyrese Maxey is probably gonna have the highest usage in the regular season. That's how it
Like,
should work out. Where
yeah,
Tyrese
because
Maxey is the main guy, Paul George and Tyrese Maxey finding their chemistry, and Embiid plays what Embiid plays. but Embiid is the main instrument in the playoffs, essentially, right?
Yeah. But you
But
know what
this
I'll
is,
say?
yeah,
Like how he injured his knee, right? And obviously, I'm taking this to a different sport. But you saw the impact with Party and Rodri, right? Where it's kind of like shoulder to shoulder, the knee kind
yeah,
of buckled. That
yeah.
happens. That happens to him so many times. Um, yeah, man.
That's
Yeah, man.
Rodri's fault because Rodri tried to like change that. That's
Well,
Rodri
that's
tried to
something. No, I'm trying
change
to say that that's what
direction.
MB does all the time, though. Like, because
Yeah,
when you're backing up, you're trying to change direction and bump and have contact, and
it has
it's
no tech. He's not technical. That's why he's not technically skilled. Because technically skilled guys know you can't do that. That's why Jokic, you'll never see Jokic do that. Never.
But you saw one of the times where who was it against? I can't remember who it was against, but one of the times he did it. Oh, I can't remember who it was against, but like he's it's basically he trying to go back. He's bumped it, it hurts, yeah. And then another time he's on the floor, he's trying to hustle to the ground, and then someone kind of kicks it, and that's like someone tapping your knee or kicking your knee like that. It shouldn't be that deep. But
Exactly.
let's move to the next one.
You will never. Oh, bruh. This team, man. I just my thing.
The first three picks are actually all right though.
The
But I
first
think
three
Scotty
picks.
carries it.
My thing is just like, bruh, if you pick Stephen Curry, all you had to do is pick Stephen Curry. That's it. Or even LaMelo, man. Like, I don't. The thing is, I don't hate Donovan Mitchell. I think Donovan Mitchell's. I love him. Like, if you actually have him in fantasy, you don't want to trade him. I think you've had him too. He's amazing.
He's cold,
If
man.
if this is all Daniel had to do, Stephen Curry, Scotty Barnes, Donovan Mitchell, bang.
Or
That's it.
you don't like Damien as well.
It's just my opinion is he had the opportunity to pick Lamelo. Imagine if he had Stephen Curry or Lamelo with Scotty Barnes and Donovan Mitchell.
I think people would have let I think some people would have let Lillard go to fourth as well.
Bro, the only person I was gonna pick Lillard is Daniel. No one's picking Lillard, bro.
Yeah, I
After, do
think
you see what Lillard did last year? He was probably gonna go in the fourth or the fifth round in our fantasy.
yeah, yeah.
Like
I
he
mean
was like
it might have been one of those things where like maybe when it Lamelo came to me, maybe I would have picked Lillard instead. But I'm not really that. I've picked Lillard once and he kind of messed me up. I don't think there's really much to say about this. I do feel
because
like it has more synergy than like the first two. It has way more synergy than the first two. But I feel like Scotty ties everything together. Apart from the free throw percentage, obviously Damian Lillard,
gonna
he's
carry
free
that.
throw. Yeah,
And
it's
Donovan Mitchell
crazy.
too.
And Lillard and Scotty Barnes get the assists going. Scotty Barnes has really good steals. Lillard has but Donovan Mitchell
Mitchell
steals are
gets steals.
crazy.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, Mitchell
Three
steals are
pointers is gonna
crazy.
be cold too.
Yeah, the points between like if Damien gets going, the points
I think
between
he
Mitchell and
gets going this year though because he had a lot of personal issues going on
yeah,
and
the
a new
divorce.
team. Yeah, I think his head is on. Then he has like a whole summer camp with Milwaukee, all of
Mm,
that. So I think now he's actually situated. And I agree with you. I think this is better than the first two because it's gonna be more consistent. It's
mm.
you're gonna know what you're gonna get. This is gonna be more consistent, and
Yeah, like the Donovan Mitchell pick is one of those things where it's it we're being nitpicky, like very nitpicky. But in the whole grand scheme of things, um, yeah, because these players go together. That's all that needs to be said. Like we won't
I,
criticize the pick too much, but these
I have a
players,
question.
yeah,
Does this beat Larry's team? Does these three beat Larry's team?
in terms of synergy,
Yeah,
like we're living in the real world right now, right?
yeah.
So yes, because of the fact that Embiid is really the linchpin that holds Larry's team together, and he's not going to play as much.
you're actually right because if you actually take away Embiid, Lowry, Markkinen, and Edwards, they don't synergize.
Not at all, bro. Not at
So
all. What
if
is it?
they don't
Just three
synergize,
pointers and points. That's it.
yeah, because Lowry don't really get much assists, probably about 3, 4.
Not
That's on a
really
good
much of a
night.
defensive stat guy.
Yeah,
Um, Edwards middle of the pack in rebounding. It's just points and threes. Even Edwards doesn't
yeah,
do free throws. He field goal percentage is up and down. Marketing's field goal percentage is up and is bro. The team like the
yeah,
synergies.
yeah,
Embiid glues everything together because he's so elite at all of those things. He glues everything together, right?
yeah.
If yeah, not to
You're so
digress,
right.
but if Larry got somebody that could get assists, like a Jalen Brunson, and added that to that, then it would, because Embiid like as a big man, five averaging close to 6 assists. Come on, man! You add someone that can actually assist the ball. Come on,
Yeah.
man. You know what
If
I'm trying to
Larry
say?
had picked Fred Van Vliet or even let's say James Harden or
Lamelo Ball.
LaMelo Ball,
But
I
then that's
think
to be honest with Embiid, this that's why you don't pick Embiid in the first round because I was watching Josh Lloyd, and he was saying that basically the reason you wouldn't pick Embiid in the first round is because yes, he's really really good, but you don't want your first pick to be someone where it's like he's not going to play as much minutes, he's not going to play back to backs. You want to pick someone that's stable, and if it falls to you for your second pick, take the risk. But it
yeah.
is what it is, man. Especially when he's that high up. He had never mind, never mind. Next one.
Ooh. Oh, this is good, fellas.
Yeah, it's not that
That
much
Giannis
stats.
pick is crazy.
It's not that much stats. But if we're being real,
You
all
didn't
of
add double
these that
doubles.
oh snap.
Double doubles should be there. So
Yeah,
that should be
I
five.
messed up on that one. I messed up on that one. Well, double doubles is added
And
onto this,
and
yeah.
and field goal percentage because Gobert has
Th-
high field goal and Giannis does too.
There we go, man. That's why there's two of. That's why you're the analyst and I'm the fan. I'm not the. What I'm trying to say. I'm not the winner. You get me?
Yeah,
When like when you're on the court
I'm
and you're
just
just
the
like,
winner.
yo, coach. Yeah, I don't want you in the court, yeah, and you're just like, yo, pass me the ball, I can make this shot. And
Yeah,
after coach says, yo, I know you wanted to take that shot because you knew that was your area, you knew that was like, and you're like,
yeah,
nah, I just wanted to take the shot. You know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say? I don't know what
yeah,
I'm doing, but coach knows what I'm doing. What I'm doing. But yeah, man, yeah, definitely double doubles, very strong as well. This is the
yeah.
thing about all of the stats here is they're very strong links. So like I forgot to put field goal percentage and I forgot to put double doubles. But if we're being real, they're very strong. Gobert and
And
Giannis
they're
go
like
together
they're
like this.
like glue,
De'Aaron
bro.
Fox boosts the points as well, right? Because
Yeah,
Giannis gets 30 plus.
and
De'Aaron Fox
like
25
24. Yeah,
plus.
25, 24. Yeah,
Yeah, the only reason I do not have assist here is because Rudy Gobert does not assist the ball at all. But the Aaron Fox gets good steals. Giannis gets good steals. Goldie Bear got crazy blocks. Giannis gets good blocks.
yeah,
And then both of these guys are elite rebounders. Like it I messed up. I forgot to put two more here. But again, this is
yeah.
what I'm trying to say. We're not in a realm of no, this is not good. We're in a realm of yeah, we can nitpick at it a little bit. You know what I'm trying to say? Because the De'Aaron Fox for me, um,
You know what's crazy though?
I
Yeah,
think Charlie picked before Cornelius, right? Charlie picked before Cornelius or no? No. He didn't. He didn't. I think Cornelius would have been
Chris.
before Charlie, huh?
You know what's crazy?
Yeah.
Cornelius has Tyrese Maxey. Yeah, and I actually think Tyrese Maxey is better than this Darren
De'Aaron
Fox.
Fox. Yes. Yes.
You know what I mean? So it's like the thing with this, yeah, when you actually beat this combination, it's actually demonic because it's actually really good. But if you just erase De'Aaron Fox's name, and if
Put Jaw.
like if Ja Morant, LaMelo Ball, like You guys trying to say?
Lamelo would be cold because then you can add assist there. You could add
That's
assist.
the only reason why assist is not there is because De'Aaron Fox doesn't average that six and above. Like no, I'll say seven and above. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's like you can't put assist. But if you added an actual pure point guard like Harden, Lamelo, you know what I'm trying to say? Like
The only
those,
thing is,
because Gobert and Giannis is disgusting, bro. It's
bro,
disgusting.
it's good, man. It's really good. It is really
Disgusting.
good, and we'll get into the power rankings. But there's a particular like player Cornelius got late rounds,
Yeah,
and the fact he has Maxi, this guy Giannis, it's like I like Cornelius's team a lot. There's like a couple of guys that I can nitpick and be kind of
yeah.
like
Jarrett
because
Allen, bro. If you
because
take
we're
out
blood.
De'Aaron Fox and put Jarrett Allen,
And even Brunson was available here too. Like
that's what I'm saying.
Brunson,
Or
bro,
Desmond Bain.
I didn't even look. This is my thing. I didn't even like Brunson, but then I looked at his stats and I deeped it. He's
Yeah,
definitely a solid second round, but we'll move.
but
We'll move.
yeah, I don't. I just didn't like the De'Aaron Fox. But I feel like so if you're gonna compare Cornelius's to let's say Daniels, because you said Daniels beats Larry's. Does Cornelius's beat or Goodfellas does it beat you and Never Walk Alone?
I think I've ordered this right. I think it actually is a little bit like it edges out. It does edge out. The Gobert and the Giannis just go. It just is so good together. Like, there's nothing bad you can say about that combination. So good together. And I do like the De'Aaron Fox. It's just I don't think in terms of his particular build or his if even if
It
let's say
doesn't.
like Cornelius didn't get Edwards, he couldn't have got Edwards. But even if
Yeah,
he got Edwards, it actually would be better on his team than it is on Larry's team. But then if we're adding someone that's really elite at assist, that would give him the assist because of Giannis's okay assist. If you ask
yeah,
me, like an elite assist person. Um,
yeah.
but yeah, there's nothing wrong you can go with that because all of those links are super strong. And like I said before, I messed up by not adding field goal and double doubles, but they're 100% there. And so then we're going to a realm where we have people that have multiple solid stats, like serial winner. I
Oof.
really like. Really like. I
I say
really
the
like
gang.
these guys together. I
This
like
is
it
my
together.
guy, bro. This is my
Yeah,
guy.
I really like it together, man. I like Trey. I think Trey Cat together adds double doubles. You don't get the assist just because of the fact that Cat's assist is not the greatest. If Cat's assist were just a bit better, I would give it. I would give it because Paul George's assist is 4. Cat is about 3-4 as well. So like
Yeah.
I can't give you the assist. I can't give the rebounds as well because Paul George's rebound. But what Paul George does is 3-pointer. All of them, man, all of them
He's
3-pointers. But then
efficient.
Paul George and Trey, the steals, free throw percentage, all of them. Like to be honest, the only stat that all of them don't contribute to is steals
What do
because
you
Paul
mean?
George and Trey contribute to the steals, but then everything else they all contribute to it. And I don't know, man. I like this, man. I like this. I like what Champion was building here.
I I honestly from last year to this year, I when he was picking, I was like, yo, he's picking good. I can't lie. I love some of the other picks that we're gonna talk about obviously in the later videos.
Yeah,
But
serial winner.
yeah, like
He's not a
I
rookie
love
anymore.
this. Yeah, like Ice Trader Gang, you cannot go with Ice Trader Gang. And that's why I said he did the point guard center combination and it usually blends perfectly. You get a center that's good in points and rebounding, uh point guard that's good in points and assists. It just comes together like a glove. And then he did the point guard forward center combination. You know what I mean? He didn't do
Yeah,
point guard center point or point guard center center or
and it's an
forward
all
forward.
round. It's an all round forward too.
Yeah, and that highly efficient forward all round that just Paul George is a guy like he's like a Jimmy. He gets you like 25-5-5. You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah,
And he's like a bricker. He just lays his brick and go home. You know what I'm trying to say? So I actually really
yeah.
like this, and I feel like I feel like out of all of the ones we've done so far, I think this is actually the strongest for me. If I'm gonna be completely honest, like out of
We're on
all the
another
ones
tier
we've
now.
done,
That's why.
yeah, like if I'm being 10 toes, like the Giannis and the Gobert, it scares me. But when I look at my team, I'm like, I built a machine to beat that. You know what I mean? When I look at Larry's team, that I want to play against Larry.
Yeah, this one back
I'm
to back.
more
You're cool.
I'm more scared of the Giannis and Gobert than the Larry. You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah,
more because of the synergy. Like, so if we look back, I think out of like those guys, Goodfellas has the strongest pair of Giannis and Gobert, right? But
yeah.
then the difference between Goodfellas and Serial Winner is the third person.
Mm,
You know what I mean? If you put Paul George on Goodfellas, that's disgusting. You know what I mean?
yeah. Like it's the third person. That's why like I put three together. As you know, that's why it says foundation. You guys trying to say?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like you've like you said, bricker. All the pieces just come together, all layered
This comes
properly.
together. Yeah.
Yeah, man. It's
Because
I
it's
really like
like Giannis Gobert beats Wemmy. What Giannis Gobert Fox beats Wemmy, Chet, and Paolo.
Yeah, because
It
what
beats.
we're saying is that this is a free on free. Like if we're basing it on what we're pairing, it's a free on free kind of fantasy kind of
Yeah.
thing, right? And
Yeah.
yeah, it
Well,
does
Chet's
because
gonna
you're
get you 6 rebounds in one game and then four in another, and
17
rubbish. And
points,
15
15 points.
points. Like you can't. And then what? Embiid is gonna sit out one game, play the next game. Then there's a back to back, so you have to sit out again. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, and then
Yeah, your
Trey
best.
Young don't miss games. He's not gonna miss you games, right? Paul
Bro.
George, he may get injury. Carl Anthony Towns is going to a New York team that if they couldn't call timeouts, they wouldn't call timeouts. They'll just play the whole game running up and down the court. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
So it's like, and and this is the difference between like you would say the guys that have the best records and the guys that have like low records. I think this is the difference right here. And on paper, you would say like certain teams are good, but then when you make this is why I love this video, man. I shout you out for this video. This is a great video because, like I said today, some people should be trading right now,
I don't want them to because I want them to
but they
trade
should be.
after the power rankings video because then I have to redo everything. I got all of that
They
sorted out and I have to
they
redo it
should be,
all.
bro. They should be traded. And another thing, yeah, with Goodfellas, even though De'Aaron Fox, yeah, is not the strongest second round pick, because you have the Tyrese Maxey, those two alone, their stats together could be the third guy.
I'll be honest with you. I was surprised that Tyrese Maxey went where he went because I've been watching lots of drafts. I've put some here on the channel.
Yeah,
I've been doing drafts, and Tyrese Maxey he
it
goes
goes
in third
early.
round. Those
Yeah,
third
yeah.
round, second round. I was surprised he got
I
to
mean,
where he went,
Vukovic
but
went third round, Kawhi went second, so that's part of the reason.
I I London is blue. London is
Ooh,
blue.
ooh. Bro, you might as
This
well
this
just listed or every nine category, bro. This what 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. List the whole thing, bro.
you know the thing is it this oh my god. I like I said before, like we've reached a point where I couldn't actually decide which ones I thought was more synergistic. I just started just putting them on, like, oh, bro, the because Nicola does such a good job at doing everything except from defensive stats.
Yeah,
That adding the Devon Booker, where he's kind of like he actually does get like six-ish assists, seven-ish assists now. He's good at points. His free throw percentage is good. His field goal percentage is not bad. It's not good, but it's not bad. Um, and alone, Nicola just gets the double doubles by himself. Like by himself. This is one of the like he's one of
You
those
can't
guys where you
put
can
double
put
doubles there, bro.
no, but the reason you put it there because he gets it himself.
No, you okay, this is the thing, right? You're talking about synergy. Double doubles would not be a green link between the three. Wanna know why? Because in a week of fantasy, Nicola is probably, let's say they all play 3 games, right?
Yeah.
Jokic is getting 3 double doubles, where Devin Booker and Brunson will probably average point 0.5.
Maybe they won't
Because
get one.
they,
Maybe. I
yeah,
think
they
Jalen
won't,
Brunson is more likely to get one than Booker. Yeah, 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 okay, okay. So I agree with that. So we'll remove the double doubles,
because
but the free.
I'm on my phone, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. In 15 games, Devin Booker got 2 double doubles, right?
Yeah,
And
that's not.
that's just a random 15 games, by the way. And then
Mm,
Brunson had, yeah, Brunson had he had one, two, three, he had 4 in 15 games.
I
Where
think that's all
Jokic
right.
in 15 games is getting you 13 or 14,
Yeah,
right? So it's like you can keep it there, but if we're
but it's
talking
not.
about like full on green link, that's not a full on green link. But I
It's
understand why you
mainly
put it there because
because it's just
Jokic,
Jokic. Yeah, it's just
yeah,
Jokic. The free
yeah,
throws, points, assists. I'll be honest with you. This is one of those cases. It's the same thing with Embiid. Uh, okay, the assist is the strongest out of everything here. Okay, I'll start by saying that the assist is the strongest. Then you probably will go with the points and free throw percentage. But it's kind of the same thing with Embiid, where the first pick is so solid that what happens next is that you just have to put the right pieces and it should work. And with this one, these pieces are perfect. This is the difference between Embiid with Edwards and marketing and Jokic with Devin Booker that works and Jalen Brunson that compounds and works. There's a huge difference between what's been done here. And I'm gonna go back to what serial winner did or what champion did was where he got guard forward, small forward. Like, let's be real. Next season on Larry, he did center, power
God,
forward, guard, and it's just like he didn't do it. He didn't do it as cleanly as Blood in His Blue and
that's the
like
thing,
he didn't
yeah,
do it as cleanly. This is just clean. It's clean. There's like you put it out the double doubles. We're really nitpicking with
yeah,
this. Just
that's nitpicking because you're just trying to find a fault where there is no fault. But
yeah.
it's a fault, but it's not a fault, but it's a fault.
Yeah, you're
But
just like,
yeah,
okay, it's not as strong. It's not the strongest out of all of the ones that we have here.
yeah,
Is yeah, that's exactly what we're doing here, and
and
that's what should be done. But this is like after the third round, you're just like, what do I want to be the strongest? What do I want to be like? Yeah, you ain't touching me. That's what you're doing after this. You've set yourself in a great position to continue drafting great picks after this.
yeah, because what's it? Um, if you the reason why this is so strong is because let's say Jokic gets injured, right? What then happens is that Devin Booker and Jalen Brunson actually have a green link between each other as well. So if Jokic does get injured, like David's not really in a panic, or his team will still beat a lot of the other teams because his first 3 picks have such strong synergy. And that's what we're talking about here. Whereas if Embiid goes down, Edwards and Lowry Markkinen don't have the same level of synergy. So
So your team just looks completely different versus if Devin Booker, I mean, if Jokic goes down, what we'd probably remove is the double doubles and the field goal percentage. And other than
Yeah,
that, your team's looking pretty much the same. Yeah.
yeah. Because last season Brunson averaged 0.497, 0.479 field goal, and 0.847 free throw.
Oh my god.
So it's like I don't like. I'm trying to see if the field goal is. That's what I'm trying to say. You see how I'm trying to see if field goal should be there?
Yeah,
You,
you're
like you know
nitpicking,
what I
but
mean? Like
yeah, Jokic, I think Jokic stamps that because both Devin Booker and Jalen Brunson aren't terrible guards at field goal percentage. That's the important key word is because they're guards as well. And when you add the fact they're guards and their field goal percentages in the higher echelons of guards, and you got two of them already because Devin Booker's a point guard listed. That means technically speaking, because you have two of them, you probably just need to get one more guard and you can go like centers, power forwards, and then it boosts your field goal percentage a lot.
yeah, that's the I think that's the strongest so far. So far, I have London is Blue, um, Serial Winner, then Goodfellas. That's my top three right now. And
Mm.
then this right here, man,
It's not that
like
much. I didn't put that much here, but like it's strong. Does that make
I
sense?
didn't put Stills,
Because of Bam.
but Halley gets Stills though.
I know, but it's because
But
Bam doesn't.
you can't do that, bro, because you gave David double doubles when Jokic is truly the only one that gets double doubles crazy. Whereas in here, Halliburton gets confirmed steals and LeBron James.
I we'll give them stills then. What else? What else you saying? Because I feel like the assist, the rebound, and the double doubles, the field goal percentage, is just really strong. I think it's
Yeah,
just
I
really,
love this. I
it's
love this.
really strong. I really like it as well. You know why? You know why I love it? Because assist is the hardest stat to get.
It's the hot, bro. That's why you pissed me off with the LaMelo pick, bro. Because I was like, okay, I have James. Now all I need to do is have LaMelo, and then bang. Then once I have my assist, now I'm probably gonna draft like a Miles Turner to help Anthony Davis with the blocks. Bang! I got my balance. I'm balanced out. Now you know what I'm trying to say. Like I
Yeah,
was like, and then you took because I'm like the James and Adebayo is meant to be at Sabonis's level, but he's disappointed us, man.
yeah, he has
He's
disappointed
disappointed
us.
us, man. He's meant to be so much better than what he is right now, man.
But him and LeBron together, like
Yeah,
another thing, you know what's crazy about this as well
yeah,
is LeBron, bro. I don't know if he's gonna slow down,
he's not
but
slowing
even
down.
if it was Hallie and Bam, it would work. This is the thing about this one is that like all of them just flow together. They just flow together. It's really
Yeah,
nice. It's really nice. I really like this. I think Yellowstone's got something going on. The reason he feels like everyone's team is balanced because when you open the ESPN app, the first thing you see is your team, and so then you have in your mind that oh yeah, my team is good, my team is balanced. So that's the first thing you look at, and then you're probably looking at my team. He's probably looking at your team. He's looking at Champion's team. He's looking at David's team, and he's putting like Daniel Loki's team, Omogate's team. He's putting them in between, looking all of those, and so to him, he looks balanced because he's
it's not
forgetting the shit.
balanced.
Like when you hide mold in a fridge that's really clean, you might not
Yeah,
find it. But if the whole fridge is moldy, you see the mold.
yeah,
You know what
yeah,
I'm trying
bro.
to say?
You cheated him. Bam averaged 1.1 steals.
What steals?
LeBron averaged 1.3,
Well, okay, Stills is there. Stills is there. I've messed up on
and
that one.
then
You
Hallie
know, it's late,
averages
man.
1.2.
Yeah. I've messed up on that one. It's late, you know. I'm sorry.
No,
Malik,
you
please
good.
forgive me. Yeah. Yellowstone, forgive me.
But
Yeah.
but
Forgive me. The
that's on
ranch is strong.
this
The ranch is strong. Now I'm saying the ranch is strong.
this team is strong,
If
man.
you
And then
if you
he
know you
has
know about
Kyrie
the
Irving,
Yellowstone.
bro.
If you know
Yeah,
you know about the Yellowstone, but we're
that's
not
a
selling
tough
this
name.
rant.
How did
We're
he
not
come up
selling
with that name?
what Yellowstone.
Yeah,
You
is it
do you
from
know you never
Endgame?
watched the show?
Nah,
It's a show. It's a show. It's a show.
that's a
See, now
tough
you've messed up
name.
my reference. You messed up my reference now. Because I was trying to, I was trying to connect. I was trying to connect. You get me with. But me, yeah, me. It's a good watch, man. You should watch it. I think
Dang.
is it
I
on
don't want to
Prime?
play against this. Actually, I want to play. I want all the smoke, man.
Bro, I won't. I'm not gonna lie. I'm happy I got Cornelius week one
Why?
because I
You,
actually picked people for week one. As like in my head, I was like, I'm not picking certain teams because they don't play
yeah.
that much in week one. I looked at the schedule and I picked based on schedule too. Actually, is
I
the
was
first
smart.
2 weeks. Yeah, because I was like, first 2 weeks is kind of shaky. Now if I lose, I look silly.
Oof. Is that a bomber blocker?
No, no,
Who's
that's
Shay?
SGA.
Yo, honestly, this is the thing, yeah. Okay, David made a comment that I picked too much centers. But then when I looked at everyone else's team, I'm like they did the same thing. Like Daniel O has two, Malik has two. And I'm just talking about centers with only the C. Like you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
yeah, yeah.
Um
What about
Cornelius
the?
has Cornelius has three. Um David himself has three, like me.
I think I have
Um
three as well. No, do I
Charlie
have one?
has
No, I have.
Charlie has three.
I think I have one that only has C.
Yeah. And yeah, Charlie has C. And Charlie's one is worse. And David's one is worse too. But Charlie has Brooke, Shengun, Jonas. Like you can't drop any of those guys. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
then yeah, so quite a few guys have that issue of um the center
Uh,
position. And it's
so
the
wait,
people
where you going with this?
where I'm going is that you have three guards that are really good.
If
That
you if we argue,
their thing is point guard, right? So I'm
if we
basically trying to
argue, these
yeah.
are all first round picks. We
But
can argue that.
that's where I'm going in a sense where it's like you pick three guys that are point guards with no secondary. So a lot of people would be
Mm,
like, yo, that's bad. You know what I mean? But sometimes that's just how the cookie crumbles, if I'm being 10 toes. Like sometimes you just have to pick what's best player to pick inside the draft, and you had to do that, which was Shea, Steph, and LaMelo at the time. And you can't pass on those guys, you know what I mean? And then
mm,
later down the line, if it's really not working, you have a first round asset in which you can get great pieces. And the crazy thing about these three knuckleheads is that they actually all blend as well, which is what I don't like. You know what I mean? It's what I don't like. They all score points, 3 pointers. Shay's not too good at it, but he does shoot it.
yeah, it's just
Assists,
because
they all,
Curry, just Curry is literally the best. Is literally the best at 3 pointers.
yeah,
Like he's literally the best, and then Lamelo's good at it. So it's just you have the best and someone that's good at it and someone that's okay at it. Like
yeah. And then with assists, Curry averages above five, Shay's above six, LaMelo carries that. They all get steals, and the free throw percentage is great. The field goal percentage varies because LaMelo and Stephen Curry are more
oh shit.
like they're more wild shooters than Shea is, where Shea is a calculated guy. And that's one thing I don't like about Shea is that I don't think you're ever gonna see him drop 60 because he calculates his shots. Whereas LaMelo and Steph, they just they do anything they want type of energy, you know?
Yeah, I feel you. It's just no, but the thing is that Shea averaged 30 last year.
I know, but how much times did he hit 50 or 40? That's what
We
I'm
don't know,
saying.
man. Well, maybe he'll do it for me this year. Maybe he'll do it for me
So
this year. But like, I can't lie. I would say maybe for me, the weakest that I put here is the assist. I will say that. But because, excuse me, but because Shea is about 6'7", Curry, they're
Yeah,
saying 5, but like, it's a 5 closer to a 6. And then LaMelo is just solid. He's just solid. And yeah, man, I don't know. I think in terms of synergy, maybe I put myself a little bit too high. But the thing is, they're all
the
guards. And I just think that the stats that I have together, like the ones I have together, are just really, really strong. That's what I feel like. I feel like um the three of these players on their own have built the identity of my team already.
do you
Y-
would you rank your three higher than Malik's three?
Um, when I'm thinking about it, hmm, when I'm thinking about it, just because I, yeah, and the thing is that maybe I don't, because what I'm saying is that maybe the assist is not as strong, you know. But
Here's how I see it. Lamelo's better than Halliburton. I don't care what anyone says. Lamelo is better than Halliburton. Shea's better than Hallie. Stephen Curry is. You can make an argument. Halliburton's better than Steph. You can make that argument, right? Healthy Lamelo is a first round pick. He's better than Hallie. When it comes to LeBron James, Shea's better than LeBron, and Lamelo's better than LeBron. Adebayo's not as good as any of these three. I think it's close, right? But I think you have the edge based on you have three first round picks, and if they play to their potential, the difference, and that's why first round picks are so important because first round picks are the guys that can get you 60 points in a day.
yeah,
Bam's not giving you 60 points, 50, 40. He's not doing that. He's probably gonna get like 2 30-point games in this season. You know what I mean? Where in
yeah,
the first week, Curry can average 30 for the whole first week of the season with Shea. You know what I
yeah,
mean?
and
And that's why I
yeah,
put your three ahead of Malik's, not because Malik's three isn't good, but the fact that you have three first round picks where LaMelo can drop 15 assists, Curry can drop 7 3 pointers, Shea can drop you a nice 35, 8 and 7. You know what I'm trying to say? LeBron out of those guys is the only guy that can consistently get you those stupid stats. Halliburton can get you the stupid assist numbers, but his
yeah,
scoring isn't consistent yet. Like he's not an elite scorer yet. You know what I mean? And he doesn't actually shoot too well from the field. You know what I'm trying to say? So it's
yeah.
like Malik's free beats pretty much 85, 90% of the league. But I just think the difference here is that you have three first rounders, which is why first rounders are so. This is why I don't like the Donovan Mitchell pick. You know what I mean? So
E-
it's
e-
like,
Even the Aaron Fox pick, any
yeah,
of they could have messed this up. Those two could have messed this up just by picking one of
Vukovic, bro.
just by picking Steph.
Vukovic.
I shouldn't have even got. I don't know how I have Shea. I will
I
say
know
that
how. Vukovic.
it's wild, wild. Next,
Vukovic. You rate this high, huh?
oh bro, I rate KD and Tatum so highly because in my opinion, I think it's just like getting two of the same player. That's why I rate it
Yeah.
so high. And then
You know what?
Dejounte Murray with that,
Yeah.
oh,
You know I'm
it's
happy for
it's beautiful.
Anthony
It's
because
beautiful.
his best player is not injury prone. And the thing is, yeah, these guys don't know how good Anthony is because he's always trolling in the chat. But this guy is good at like in WNBA. I think he almost went undefeated. He only lost once. He only lost to you, yeah, and he lost to me too. But
That's
this
why I
is
call him
at
Joker. That's why he's Joker, bro. He's just chaos.
but this combination is, I think, absolutely disgusting. Like if when I saw his team, and it's like, bro, you realize he has Cade Cunningham as well.
Oh, bro, you know the thing is, DeJounte Murray, Cade Cunningham, you could have swapped this. This is why I'm talking about synergy. You could have he could have picked Cade Cunningham third and then DeJounte fourth, and the stats would still be the same. The
This
stats
is
will
my
still be the same. It
bro.
because the points. This is the thing. This is the thing. Okay, with the rebounds, actually,
Yeah,
yes, yeah, with the rebounds, all of them get the same amount. Kind of like or
six,
Tatum's eight,
five.
Durant's
Yeah,
eight, DeJounte I think seven ish, six ish. But on this team, because this team don't have like a center, he's
yeah,
probably around eight as well. The
yeah.
steals, they all contribute. Free throw percentage, they all. This
Oh,
is like one of those things where it's like you copied and paste the same player three
yeah.
times, except the Jonte does not get that much threes and his points are not that
You know he has
crazy.
Jimmy Butler as well. Disgusting. You know the year I went 15-6, I had Draymond Green, Jimmy Butler, DeJounte Murray. It's
I remember.
disgusting, bro.
I
It's
remember.
disgusting because they just compound. Like you have Draymond Green grabbing you 8, and let's say 10 points. Then Jimmy Butler's grabbing you 7 rebounds, 6, and then 2 steals, and then 20 points. Then DeJounte's grabbing you 6, 7, and 20. I'm like,
It's just one of those things where it's just like, how did we? No, no, not we didn't. How did this happen?
bro, Cade, DeJounte, Tatum, Butler, Kevin Durant, bro.
Who let this happen?
That's 5 players doing the same thing night in, night out. You know how hard
Bruh.
that is to beat? And
unless
some guys have Vukovic, bro.
unless you have them strong foundations, you ain't beating this. I'm done talking about this. It's making me sick.
Bro. Respectfully, I think Anthony's is better, bro. But
You do?
we're not talking about whole team, so I can't say that. But yo, I can't lie. I told you this. I don't like this because Malik had Doncic and John Moran, and it don't work, bro. It don't work.
How does it? But he has Alfred
I told
Şengün.
you, bro. I'm gonna find the video. And we're gonna react to it. You lose 2 categories every single week. Charlie's not winning field goal and free throw. Şengün can't shoot free throws. I had him, and
I
I was
know he
like,
can't.
yo, why has my free throws dropped so bad? Cause of Şengün. Bro, so every week Charlie is losing 2 out of the 9 categories standard. Standard. He's
But he's
losing it.
he's not. But his points are gonna be ridiculously competitive. His assists are gonna be ridiculously competitive. His
It
rebounds are
don't,
gonna be ridiculously competitive. And he's
Chris.
doubled. I
Chris,
actually
it
think
doesn't
Charlie.
matter.
I believe Charlie wins double doubles every single week.
Chris, it doesn't matter. When you go into every single matchup losing 2 categories, the other person just needs to win 2 and they can get a draw. You know how easy that is to beat? That's
No,
what you're not, bro. That is, bro, Chris.
because these four categories he has,
No,
these
Chris,
four
this
categories,
team,
I think he's
Chris,
elite in all four.
this team, I'm telling you this, yeah, he can never beat your team. Want to know why? And I'm not even trying to be, he can never beat Malik. He can never beat Malik, and he can never beat. I'll show you your team, right? He could never beat Cornelius. Let's go to Goodfellas, because he's not beating Goodfellas in blocks, and he's not beating Goodfellas in steals, and Goodfellas is gonna beat him in field goal percentage and free throw percentage. So
Wait,
now
wait, wait,
all
wait, wait. Free throw?
free throw percentage, yeah.
I'm not even looking at the full team, but I'm just going
He
by the
has
fact
he
he
has
has
CJ
Giannis and
McCollum, Tyrese
CJ McCollum's
Maxey,
free throw.
Ingram,
CJ can't.
Fox.
He can't shoot free throws.
Yeah, he can. Now he can.
He can't. He can now.
Now he can. Yeah. Chris
He
Paul
learned
shoots
this
free
skill
throws.
now.
CJ McCollum shoots better free throws than both Doncic and John Moran. And
But
that's easy to beat. That's easy to
yeah,
beat.
but that's a
Bro,
small dick contest, bro.
what I'm basically trying to say is this year, this team, like, don't get me wrong. John Morant, Doncic, and Sengun is a crazy combination. Don't get
So
it wrong.
you're saying I'm
But
blinded by love.
You are, bro. This is too easy to beat. No, I'm telling you this. Vukovic, Kawhi Leonard, and Sabonis destroyed this combination, bro.
Wait, what did
It's
you say?
Vukovic, Kawhi, and Sabonis destroyed this combination because annual wins,
Bro, you're saying
field goal, and free throws.
the worst
Yes,
synergized free beats this. That's no Colin, Colin,
yes.
Colin, Colin,
Bro,
Colin,
I'm
Colin.
sounding crazy. No, no,
No, no,
Chris, I'm
no.
not even trying to be
Okay,
funny here
let me have
because
30 seconds, then you get 30 seconds, okay? Let me have 30 seconds, then you get
yeah,
the reason
yeah,
why is
yeah,
because with the Kawhi, Vujovic, and Sabonis, I told you from the get-go that these are orange links. This is ass pause. I just put that together so we have a visual for that particular for prime time. If not, we wouldn't have had a visual. Points done. Point.
yeah,
If we're doing that free
yeah,
for this free, points 100% one.
yeah.
Field goal free throw percentage we don't know. It's confusing.
No,
They're
we
both
do know.
rubbish.
We
They're
do
both
know.
rubbish.
We
Because
do
Shengun's
know.
field goal percentage is not bad. Shengun's isn't bad.
It, it's like seven. It's in the 700s, bro. The
Yeah,
same
but
with
it's not
Doncic
bad.
and the same
It's
with
not
Ja.
bad.
It's in a seven. Kawhi Leonard on free throws and Vukovic is both in the 800s.
But this rebounding is better. We can agree this rebounding is better.
No, it's not. You have
Bro,
Sabonis. Sabonis averages about. Actually, wait. Let
it's
me see what
because all
Vukovic.
of these guys get rebounds. That's why. Because
But the thing is, yeah.
Doncic 8,
The f-
Alfred Sengun 9, John Morant I think is what 3 or 4 versus Edwards
Bro,
5.
but Sabonis gets 13. Vukovic averages 10. Kawhi averages about 6. That beats this,
Oh,
bro.
okay, yeah, it does, it does, it
It
does.
does beat it, bro. And then the assist, obviously,
All of
Vancouver
them
Grizzlies
contribute to that.
take. And then the double doubles,
All
honestly, you could actually make the argument that Prime Time can beat him in double doubles. You can actually make that argument, depending on the week. You can actually make the argument that Prime Time can beat him on double doubles, bro. So my thing with Charlie's team is that,
but the points.
oh, that's not a discussion, right? The thing, the thing is when you go and bro, we can pull up the video. Me, you, and David made that video. I remember it clearly. When you go into every week losing two categories from the jump,
That
you
video was
it's
elite.
yeah, you can't like you know how hard it is to win a matchup when you're losing two categories every single week for free. That's why I don't like Jam. That's why I don't like the Doncic Jamarant combination.
That's why you're
Because
the analyst.
yeah, bro. Because at the end of the day, Şengün doesn't even help them. He doesn't help them. He makes it worse. The fact that he can't shoot free throws at elite level. He doesn't help them. He doesn't. So you go into a matchup knowing that you're losing two essential categories, in my opinion,
Maybe
essential.
I
That
should have
I
maybe I should have put
yeah,
weaknesses in as
you should
well.
have. We can do that in the power ranking.
No, no, no. Well, there's we can add we can
Yeah,
do
we can
another
do
one.
it. Yeah, yeah.
We can
You know
do
what I'm trying
another
to
one.
say? Because bro, like another thing, yeah, like I kept this to myself and now I'm exposing it. Like I would love to play Charlie every single week because I know I'm winning. Because bro, all I have to do is play Anthony Davis, right? Bench my team because I'm gonna win the blocks just by with Anthony Davis. I'm gonna win field goal and free throws. I won three I won three categories just by playing Anthony Davis and then I so, like
He
and
said
then
just by playing every game.
bro, I'm being serious, bro. Like Doncic, like that, I love him. And another thing is that Şengün's not good at blocks, and he's not that greatest
No.
at steals. He's not the greatest at steals. So you have that's what I'm saying. Şengün needs to get off Charlie's team because certain managers have to have certain players because they know how to deal with those guys, bro.
Oh, yes,
So it's
Westbrook
like,
too.
bro, I was watching Denver game today. Westbrook is playing off the bench and Aaron Gordon starting, so his career's done, bro.
No, but the stats were nice.
Yeah, that's. But at the end of the day, man, I don't fear this team, bro. I think serial winners team is better than this because serial winner doesn't lose two categories by default every single week. And then to add more fuel to the fire, you have Bradley Beal who can barely shoot free throws too. So so it's like
Wait, Bradley Bill can shoot free
he
throws.
can't, bro. You don't remember last season when Malik was flaming Bradley Beal for missing free throws?
No,
You don't remember
I
that?
traded Bradley Bill because he was pissing me off. So
That's what I'm saying, bro.
I
So
gave
it's
I
like
gave I gave Malik Bradley Bill.
that's what I'm saying. So it's like at the end of the day, this team on paper looks very tantalizing. But in real life, I want to play Charlie with Anthony Davis with in a 4 game week. I'll do the special David tactic on Sunday. I'll bench all my players that would affect my field goal and free throw, and I win the matchup.
Whenever David used to do that crap, it used to
Bro, you
piss
get so pissed off.
me off, man. It just used to piss me off. I can't
Yeah.
lie. I'm happy David's back.
But don't get me wrong, yeah. Charlie's team still beats the the special teams, you know what I mean? Like this
We're at the last one. You see,
Yo,
look, we're at the last one.
dang.
Am I
Yo,
wrong? Tell me where I'm wrong.
dang. Yo, I'm blushing, bro.
I'll be honest with you. I'll be
Yeah,
honest with you. In my head, I was like, should I put blocks in as well? Because Van Vliet just get blocks. And James Harden's blocks aren't bad. It's at zero 0.5. And because this man averages 2 blocks per game, 0 0.5 is good enough. I
yeah,
was gonna add blocks.
yeah. Van Vliet all of a sudden became an elite blocker last year.
Yeah, because they changed the way blocks works. So if you know, like if you like deflect the ball before someone's gonna shoot, that
Yeah.
counts as a block now. So there's guards that do that a lot. That's why Derek White got blocks.
Oh,
Yeah, they kind of changed it a little bit, which is really good for people that are like Anthony Davis that are good at steals and blocks, right? This is me, okay?
yeah,
I wouldn't have wanted to be number one pick because I wanted Anthony Davis instead of Wemby. I think Anthony Davis um is just the complete fantasy player in terms of categories. And um James Harden added on to Anthony Davis is just, oh my god. And then you add Van Vliet to that because what you've done is that Anthony Davis doesn't do the 3 pointers. He doesn't do the assist. Okay?
yeah,
But adding James Harden and Van Vliet together added the 3 pointers, added the assists.
bro.
And
You,
then Van Vliet and Davis both are really good at steals. So they have that thing going on with each other, right? And then Anthony Davis's points are so strong, and these guys' points are not bad at all. So they just all comes together, bro. Is and then James and Davis rebounding because Davis's rebound is 13. James is about 7-8.
the 7-8.
Yeah, James Harden is it 7-8? I'm sure it's 7-8.
On this
Unless I'm just guessing it.
last season he averaged 5.1.
Oh, maybe I got the rebounding mixed up. But well, Van Vliet's at what, 5? Or is it 4? No, it's closer to 4. Ah,
Athlete's at
maybe
3.3
maybe I've
point
gassed
two.
the rebounding then. Maybe I gassed the rebounding. But Anthony Davis is at what, 13?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
let
trying
me
to say?
check.
So it's like Anthony Davis is like 13, right? So you
Yeah,
add
12.7. Yeah,
yeah, so you add that to 13, like I don't know. Maybe the rebound is the weaker point. But that's about it. And like I said before, arguably you could put blocks in. Arguably, just because of the fact Davis is so good. Van Vliet is all right. And David and James actually gets a bit of blocks as well. Um,
yeah, point 0.8 or
but
point 0.7. But
yeah, but it's just
you can also argue you could take out points because they have Harden averaging 16. and then Fred VanVleet
I'm going
averaging.
off of I'm going off of my head though.
Yeah, because I don't see James Harden averaging 17 points this season.
Yeah,
Clippers
I
won't
could
make
be
playoffs
wrong.
if he does that. They won't
I
make
could be
playoffs if
wrong.
he does that.
Yeah, I
But
could be
yeah,
wrong. I think in terms of synergy, I think like there was a clear number one in my opinion. Like you've seen everything,
yeah.
right? Who do you
Honest,
think is the clear number one in terms of synergy? Because
honestly,
wait, I just
if
want to put this one thing in your head.
yeah,
The reason I didn't put like my team, because in my personal opinion,
yeah,
like my team is very synergetic. But the reason I didn't put it there is because they're all point guards.
yeah,
And that hinders you in the draft because there's three point guards that only play point guard in ESPN. ESPN, you have to change that. I'm gonna call you up. I'm gonna email you because one of them is not actually a point guard. But because they're
yeah,
all point guards, because of that fact, it it messes you up going forward because in your back of your head you're like, I can't pick guards. I can't pick guards.
yeah. Because my thing is that you ruined my team because I wanted Lamelo. I was, I was 2 picks away from getting Lamelo, and you took him from me. Um, but
You
yeah,
don't have to
like
do to get him.
I had to pick Red because I saw your team, and I was like, if I was gonna compete, I need assist. But then if you look at like my team after these three, like I had to change strategies because literally because of you mid draft. Um, in terms of synergy, like I really love it because Fred, I felt like for some reason people forgot about him,
I don't
and
know why.
I don't know why because even last season for Larry's team, he was balling out, like balling out. But because he's not someone that is advertising stuff. People don't like. Know what I mean? You're gonna go pick Anthony Edwards and
He's not a
Vukovic.
hype beast.
You get what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Fred is, and then James Harden is. He's just always been the guy in fantasy. Like, and last couple of years, like he was stuck in Frankie's team one year, being wasted. He was wasted last year, and this year he's not gonna be wasted. You know what I mean? And
Yeah.
Anthony Davis, low key, a lot of people don't know this. He's actually top four in our fantasy in terms of ranking.
Yeah, yeah. He had the
But
double doubles. He's
yeah,
top
ES,
four.
yeah, ESPN don't have the correct rankings for our fantasy.
We know how to
So
get the correct ranking. I'm pretty sure
yeah,
David knows how to get it too.
that's what I'm saying. So he's actually a top four guy. So when I was seeing this guy drop, I'm just like, huh? Like you guys, like what? And I thought you were gonna take him. But if I'm gonna go off of it, yeah, like top three teams, like I can't not put David's team there because I just feel like the Jokic having the Jokic with the Brunson and Booker is pretty much identical to my team. Like pretty much identical. Like
Yeah.
me and David's build is pretty much the same thing. Like
I feel like the
uh
ones that in my opinion are the most energetic are the ones that kind of have the so like what this is this is David,
yeah,
right? And champion and you all kind of have the same
thing.
kind of synergetics going on. And like I said before, like I do think my team in terms of synergy is kind of on par with you,
I think
champion, and but it's just because they're all guards.
no, I
That's
don't think that
why
matters though. I don't think
that's
that
why
matters.
yeah, that's why I
But
put that little caveat. You know what I'm trying to say? Like it's not that bad, but I put that
yeah,
little caveat there because going forward, like I bet lots of people have in draft. If you're watching this video and you draft, if you have three guards, maybe you're playing in a different app and Shea has shooting guard and not just solid point guard, but you have three players playing one position. It does put a detriment to you going forward. And we'll talk about foundations here, right? So
yeah.
the stats are one thing, but the positions are another. But like,
Ooh.
yeah, I'm not good, bro.
Yeah, this was a good video, but I yeah, I would I think Yeah,
Yeah.
I put your team up there too, because that Shea, like three first rounders, despite them being point guards, David's team is pretty much identical to mine. You know what I'm trying to say? And then serial winner has to be up there because I share the gang, Cat and Pro Joes is disgusting. And then it's like I would put Charlie's team like below it because Doncic and Jar and Sengun will beat a lot of guys because they're just crazy. But they will struggle to beat the Cat, Paul George, and Trey Young because you default lose those two categories against serial winner. You're not winning those
Mm.
two categories. And then even with the 3 pointers, serial winner actually wins. You know what I
Mm.
mean? Because
Yeah,
he has
yeah.
3 pointers and then he'll probably win steals and the blocks. So it's like, how do you beat how would Charlie beat serial winner? You know, like how when you automatically lose two categories from the jump. With David, he automatically loses two categories from the jump. With you, he automatically loses two categories from the jump. With me, he automatically loses two categories from the jump. So it's like, how are you gonna beat those teams to win the chip, if that makes sense?
Yeah, we'll go into a deep dive into the teams later on in the power ranking video. Um,
Yeah,
maybe we'll uh, like for sure. I'm gonna do a pre-week one matchup video, like like back the old kind of FBL. You know what I'm trying to
yeah,
say. The EPL. Do some TNT sports. You know what I'm trying to say. But this is Funky Lads Fantasy. This is the only place you're gonna get a deep dive into individuals actually playing fantasy and the way their minds go with some
yeah,
analysis as well, with some banter. You feel me? This is
yeah.
Christopher Walker.
KCW.
Yo, road to 1K. Peace.